Boyle with Oconee News. I want to start off this news company with a little bit of a premise about who I am and how I got involved in this industry. I wanted originally for news companies to cover the stories that were happening in or around my life, but that was unsuccessful, and I've decided to cover some of this content myself. I'm doing my best to remain unbiased when I cover personal stories, such as how Jimmy Dixon, the Oconee County Sheriff's Department officer, came to my house apparently off duty to discuss my child with me without any real cause. And I think there is a real story there, and I think you should watch it and you should read it. And you should understand that that's a direct story that happened to me. Through the process of protesting Judge Singleton, a corrupt judge in Oconee County, I ended up serving a 10-day sentence in solitary confinement in the Oconee County Detention Center, and then I served another 30 days after that. In the process, I became, in the 30 days I was in the general public. In the process, I became accustomed with the types of corruption that happen in Oconee County. There's systematic stories that you see over and over again that don't have anything to do with me, that I learned about through my incarceration, such as, people that can't pay their bond or their bail are quite often arrested, stuck in the Oconee County Detention Center, and then given a hearing after some amount of time. One case that we're looking at right now, the gentleman spent 150 days in the jail waiting for a case on arson, yet the police report never showed any intent. Arson can't happen without intent, and there was no damage from the fire. Grass burned. And so, but when he was brought to General Sessions to talk to the judge, he was given the option of pleading guilty and getting out of jail today, or he can plead not guilty, in which some trial will get set in the future. And so the only chance this gentleman had to get out today was just to plead guilty, and that's coercion into a guilty plea. That's a common thing in Oconee County. Oconee County is set up probably like many other counties, but I saw it firsthand while incarcerated here, to really encourage inmates to use all of their resources that they have while incarcerated. They use up their friend resources, their financial resources. They have no way of paying their bills while they're in there, so they often lose their housing. They lose their family support because people are disappointed in them, perhaps. But the point is when we have desperate people within society, that's not good for anybody. And so when these people are released with nowhere to live and no money and no anything and no support from the community as a whole, and then they lose their housing or something and end up back in jail, it's a vicious cycle that really needs to be explored. I think that the public is not aware exactly of how these things unfold, how people at a young age get caught into certain trends within society and then cannot find a way out of them due to the system itself perpetuating the trend. And so I think we have a lot of work to do here at Oconee News. I think that you will find that our coverage is not biased, that I have given everyone the opportunity to speak, and if they've chosen not to speak, I think that is incriminating. I sent an email to Mike Crenshaw and Jimmy Dixon and Barry Owens this morning regarding, and Jimmy Watt, who is the public relations officer at Oconee County Sheriff's Department, regarding what I see as the series of facts that led up to this potential lawsuit that we have pending in the future. And if they choose not to reply to that, I will simply put in the article that they were given the chance to reply and they did not reply. Again, Jason Boyle, Oconee News. I believe we have a lot of good work to do, and I look forward to seeing you all in the near future. Please like and subscribe.